Hello everyone, no respawns here. Hope you're having a grand week. So this is Ancestors, the Humankind Odyssey, and I've been playing this since release loads. It's really good fun, and I've been spending a lot of time on the forums and just kind of various places around the internet, and I've noticed that quite a few people are struggling with kind of getting to grips to the basics of the game. So because of the fact that they're trying to make it so you discover stuff, sometimes that means the tutorials aren't as clear as what to do, and some people haven't kind of understood what they need to do to achieve certain things. Just basics in terms of just how you do certain actions, because there is a kind of a technique to it. So what this will be is a beginner's guide, getting you up to speed on just kind of the elementary elements of the game without necessarily being too spoilerific, because it is one of those games that is all about the discovery and the experience. And I think just for a lot of you, just having that kind of, this is how you do that certain thing, and therefore I can figure out how to do all the other bits as well. It's one of those kind of things. So what I'm going to do is going to show you kind of explain the HUD a little bit more, explain why and how things are happening, make a few basic tools, and then also do a little bit of combat and hunting, which I think with those things together, you'll pretty much be able to get to grips with any other element of the game. So I've literally started a new game, so I've started a kind of the basic one. I've turned off the tutorials, but I have got the HUD fully enabled. So I'm just going to haven't explored anything at all. So when you get into the game, you'll notice that you've got in the corner right there, you've got your little radar, and you've got the 3 dots at the side, 2 dots at the top, and the 2 wee dots. So the 2 wee dots, well, the orange dots specifically, are the children. The ones to the left are the adults, and the ones at the top, the slightly, I think, greyed out ones, they are actually the elders. So that's your clan. And if you go over here, there's one kid there, and one kid there. I'm actually, one of them's following me as well, which is useful. So if I lie down and go to evolution, I'll have, yes, thank you. This is effectively how you level up, right? And in the center right here is your neuronal energy. As you can see, I have zilch. The reason being is I haven't actually done anything yet. And as I progress, which you'll see during this video, I will unlock little nodes at the side. But what the most important thing is, one of the most important things, is making sure I still generate neuronal energy. And you only get that when you have children with you, or children nearby you. So what you want to do, and this is a big pro tip, which it's not really a pro tip, it's just kind of something you should be doing, is make sure you carry around children. So you can carry 2, and you start with 2 conveniently enough, so you can just have 2 clinging on you. They're completely safe. They're only unsafe if you drop them and then let a predator eat them, and that'll only happen if you just decide to, or if you die and you're out in the middle of nowhere, which might happen actually, to be fair, but that's where you want loads of kids. But you can figure that one out for yourself, because that's not part of this video. But it pretty much is, once you understand the basics of this video, you'll be able to figure out how to make kids, because it just involves interacting with the people near you. Right, so I've got my kids with me now, and now I need to interact with my surroundings. So you've got several kinds of senses. This is your intelligence, so this is more just you. If you know something, you can then identify it. So for example, you see right here, I haven't seen that yet, so I don't know what that is. But for example, I can look at them and see, I know what that is. That's a hominid. That's another ape. The things I haven't discovered yet are all looking all evil. They're all glowy. They make a weird noise, and they've got the weird eyes. You can also identify things by smell as well, and hearing. Generally speaking, smell is used for food and other animals. Hearing is almost exclusively used for other animals. And intelligence is kind of for all the other stuff that you've discovered. But often you'll need to discover, especially food, through your touch or your hearing smell first. I'll demonstrate right now. So these here, I can grab them like that. Growing in Neuron, by the way. I can inspect it. It's all glowing weird. Oh, and I discovered horsetail. Now I can eat the horsetail, because it's food. Now, first things first, certain items do certain things. So as I ate that horsetail, it made that icon appear in the center, in the side. You may notice that is green, and it looks like a broken bone. This game is very visual, so once you understand the conventions, then you'll kind of get it. So if I were to fall from a high distance and break a bone or damage my bones, and that would be in red. If I eat a horsetail, that will actually act as an anesthetic for hurt limbs. So it's kind of like one of those things. Same if you get attacked and you're bleeding, there are items which heal your bleeding, and cold and upset stomachs and all that kind of stuff. Right, so now that I've discovered that, what I can do, if I go to intelligence, I can't see it yet. I go to smell, I can. So I can focus, and I've discovered the horsetail, right? So now, that horsetail I can see. If I focus on it, it will tell me its horsetail and tell me what things it can do. So I can see for a fact that I already discovered that it can heal broken bones. There are 2 more things that it can do, and that is for you and I to discover. I'm now just going to discover a few bits and pieces, so I'm going to need to drink. So with water, you can just kind of scoop, so you can actually technically drink anywhere, but you want fresh water. So, focus. Ooh, what's that? Walk over there. I'm not going to lie, I've always drunk at freshwater areas, so I don't know if technically you can drink bad water. So I've got the water. I'm going to expect it. I'm pretty sure you can get bad water. Fresh water source. And now I can drink this. And also when whenever you eat or drink, any of your clan mates near you... Oh, that one's stand. That doesn't normally happen. It's just because you stand next to the other one. Your clan mates near you will kind of do the same action as well. Stuff grows back reasonably quickly, so you're never really struggling for food in terms of a source. It's just kind of knowing how to get it effectively. So now I've discovered it, I can then see and I can identify. Right, so let's just kind of hurry on, because I don't want to explore every single bit around me. What you want to do as well, whenever you're, say for example, let's go to the horsetail again. See in the corner right there, the little radar thing? I'll do it again. That means I'm accumulating neuronal energy, right? So you basically, once you're doing that, you're always effectively gaining XP. That's because I've got the kids with me, and the more actions you do, the more XP you get, and also the certain kinds of actions you do will affect what kind of neurons you unlock. So I'm going to have to unlock a few bits. So what I'm going to do is I need to use my motor skills. So I can use my intelligence, and I can stand up, and that actually affects the neurota still. I also need to close around a bit, so I'm going to grab some bits. Just do actions, because what I want to do is I want to unlock the ability to have things in 2 hands. Because currently I can only hold things in 1 hand. I can't use my other hand. So I've discovered a dead branch. I'm just going to drop my dead branch there. Let's discover these stones as well. Stones. Kill them. Oh, there they are. Blind as a bat. Grab the stones. You only have to do this once, by the way, so it may seem pretty basic at first, but it's just you just kind of, you know, you are an unevolved creature, so you don't really know what you're doing very much. So I got granite rocks now. I'm going to take this over here, because I will be using my granite rocks. Let's see if I've unlocked any neurons yet. Just pop up here. There's some other rocks here. There are 3 different kinds of rocks. Granite, basalt, and obsidian. Right, let's see if I can... Right at the start, it just, I have to unlock my ability to actually... Have I got it yet? So these aren't actually available right now. I need to do... The ones that are blacked out means I have to do more training. So interact with the environment generates potential to grow your motor skills. Interacting with others generates potential communication. This is intelligence. And this is senses and olfactory. So mostly it's just smell and hearing. Let's just do some stuff. So that's a person. That's another person. Let's go this way and do these ones. So we've got this food here. Haven't discovered that one yet. Let's grab that. Oh, there we go. So I've actually got the motor skills that I need. Usually you'll get it just from exploring all the stuff around you. Climbing as well is an also handy one, which I will show you how to do properly in a sec. So I've got a new piece of food. Tammy berries. Nom 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 noms. Right, and now I can discover all of those. Because Often, oh, you want to do things twice as well. There we go. It's just, it seems, basically, just kind of examining your surroundings is kind of a... I want to do, I'll do these leaves as well, because I'm pretty sure I haven't... Yeah, cool. There's quite a lot in this starting area as well. But right now I'm just going to kind of show you the basic bits and pieces. Right, so I should have enough now to evolve my motor skills, which is kind of the main one. Once you've kind of got the ability to carry things into your hands, there we go. So motor skills, there we go. The ability to switch hands with an item is acquired. It's worth noting, as you develop your motor skills, you'll be able to do things like... it's quite basic stuff, like being able to switch hands while you're moving, and being able to switch hands quicker, and things like that. But for now, we just want to be able to switch hands, because we're going to make some weapons and tools. So we've got a stick. Right, so your right hand is the hand that does stuff, and your left hand is the hand being affected. So I switch to my left. I want to move the camera. Now, this is starting where it doesn't explain it very well, and every time you read a guide, it's really not as direct as to what to do even so. So I'm using an Xbox controller right now, but obviously you can use a keyboard. So I'm going to hold down the LB, and I'm going to hold RB. Now you listen to the noise. See that noise? Oh, I haven't even actually explored it yet. There we go. I did that perfectly. That was quite impressive. Normally I don't do it perfectly, so I will demonstrate again. I can also do that with a stone as well. So that was me stripping it with my hand. I'm going to sharpen this instead, but let me just drop it for a sec. You can do things in various different ways. I realised the reason why I did that quickly, normally you have to hit it a few times, is because normally I end up doing it with the rock, and I forgot that you can do it with your hands, so that's actually very handy. So if I grab the obsidian, and do again, now listen to the noise. So I'm holding down the altar button, and now I've got the, I'm holding down LB, and listen to the, kind of the power of the scissors. I need to let go of the button in a second as the scissors noise happens. Oh, too quick. It's actually quicker to do it with your hands, but I'm just going to demonstrate you can do it with a stone. Now, to do the sticks is very easy, right? There we go. So I've now made another stick, right? Now I want to sharpen the stick, so I just keep doing it. When you see that kind of that notification, it means that you've done that stage. So on we go. Don't worry, there are tools to make this quicker, which I'm going to show you in a sec. There we go, nearly done. There we go. So I discovered. Notice for starters, you notice how noticeable that was. The reason why I want you to make sure you notice that is when you first start this, right, you're probably going to have tutorials on, and you're not going to realise that you've made the stick. Sometimes I've done that before. I thought, oh, do I need to hit it again? Because I didn't really kind of acknowledge that I'd done it, and then you end up breaking it. So I'm now going to inspect it, because I've never actually inspected this before. This is my first sharpened stick. This is going to be one of your main weapons, by the way, for ages. So, and I will show you combat. So let's make another one. Basically, it's easier to strip the sticks with your hands. Let's just drop my stick there. I'll switch my soap. Right, now. I'll probably do this wrong the first time, so bear with me. So next I'm going to make... Actually, not. First I'm going to sleep, because it's late and it's dark. So let's just go for it. Let's have a lie down. Sleeping is very, very straightforward. One thing I do like about this game a lot is the fact it's not one of those games that makes it unrealistic how hungry you get. So often when you play any game with a survival hunger element, you get, hungry in what is an hour in the game. This one, as you'll see in a sec, I'm not going to wake up particularly hungry or thirsty. I'll wait for the rain to stop. So, you see, I'm a little bit thirsty, a little bit hungry, but not very massively. I will have to eat later in the day, but it's not exactly too bad. So, I'm going to pick up the obsidian, switch it to my affecting hand. Now, I probably will do this wrong. Now, and this took me ages to figure out how to do. Right. So, I'm going to alter this. Now, with the stick, I could be a little bit not as precise with when I release. So, again, LB to instigate altering, so see? And then RB to actually do the altering. Now, I need to let this go the second that the sound happens, right? You may notice I've actually got the music turned off as well. I'd recommend it because sometimes it can be quite distracting, and also just kind of, I guess, immersion. I prefer having the music off, so I probably might break the first two. Oh, first time. Yeah, boy. Right, let's just switch hands so I can inspect it because I've never discovered it before. So this is a scraper. This is one of your main tools. You can make a better one out of basalt, but it's all the way over there and I can't be asked to get it. So I've got an obsidian scraper. You'll be using this to make sticks a lot easier. So let me just drop this now. We don't need you. Don't need you. Let's pick up my unsharpened other stick. And we're going to switch to the other hands because I want to sharpen. So left hand for the thing that you're doing the altering to. I hope I do this properly. See, that was a lot quicker. It was basically about half the speed. And now I've got 2 sharpened sticks. What I'm going to do now is we want to make a few more because we are going to go hunting. See, I'm not showing you too much. I just want to, in essence, just that part right there. So now you'll be able to figure out, oh, right, I can now do that exact same process of altering and seeing what, and you can just merge things together. The sun shines really weird and makes it all foggy and strange. So let's, I'm going to grab 2 spears. The reason being is, spears, we're going to kill a boar. Drop you there. Get the other one. And whenever you use a sharpened stick, it will actually break the instant you use it, right? So you need to actually make a few before you go hunting. But you do get a lot of food, and you need meat to evolve in certain ways. I'm also going to drop my scraper here, because as mentioned, it is quicker with the hand. Perfect, there we go. And I'll do that one as well. We're gonna bring a friend with us, by the way. Spoiler. Gorgeous. Right. Okay. So let's get the scraper now. It's one of those things that is once you get this, it's really really straightforward. Combat is exactly the same. It's not explained very well deliberately. But then, once you get it, you're like, oh, right, I see. Don't lose your scraper. I mean, you can make them really easily, but it's a bit of a ball ache. Especially when you keep messing up. That's why I was surprised at it full time. Oh, wait, I nearly broke that. Pay attention to that. Because it's very, very easy to think that you've done anything. But I'm going to drop my sticks for a second. I'm just going to eat, and I'm going to drink before I go. So I don't want to get hungry. It's nice and early in the morning. I actually know where a boar is. So we're going to kill a boar. I think I can bring 2 people with me. I'm going to try and bring 2 people with me. I'm also going to have a drink of water too. The reason being is I want to carry. I'm going to basically go and have a little staging area, so I don't have to go and grab the scraper. Yeah, you notice the circle in the center is flashing. That means that I'm now recovering either food, water, or sleep. That's important to know that you're basically just wait until that's finished, then I've drunk enough, effectively. There we go. Cool. Right, so you follow me. I pressed. I'll show you again. Actually, I think I can bring 2 people with me. I normally only bring 1, but I'm gonna bring 2. I only need 4 spears. Right, and you. Come here, you. Cool. Right. So I've just pressed B, and then you can command them again. So I've got 2 apes with me. Right. It's quite fun because you end up giving them a. I'll evolve before I go as well. You can actually give them 2. I'm just gonna give them a. I'm gonna have 4. I might potentially. I might. No, I think last time I made 6 or something, but I'm just doing it so that way I can carry the scraper, and they can carry my spears. Oh wait, can he? Oh, they can only carry 2. I might need another person then. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. It will bring another one with us then. Come here, you. Cool. So we've got... you see in the bottom, in the little radar, right? You notice how the dots have little lines towards the center? That means they're now with me. So as you can see, I've got the 2 orange dots are the kids. So I've got two wee ones with me, basically. Where is it? It's raining as well. I've lost them. Oh, there we go. I've got 2 wee ones with me, and they're the ones that are actually on my back. Oh, where's the other one? Where's the one who hasn't got a spear yet? Oh, there, you're hiding in the bloody corner, aren't you? There you go, Treacle. Right, you take that one. I think they can only carry 1 item each, and you can carry 2. So, spear. And where's my spray gone? There we go. Right, let's do a little evolvement. Oh, I have to drop that first, because I need to evolve a bit first. Lie down. Right, 22 mins. Great. Should be just enough for me to... Cool. Cool. Right, sweet. And so this will be... So the ones that are just on the edge, you don't actually have to really spend any neuronal energy on. If I go and grab this one, you'll see it unlocks it, and then I have to do this. You see it shrinks down? There we go. Yeah, so now I can switch items while moving. Eventually you'll be able to do it really quick. And effectively, you know, it's like, oh, there we go, I can even do another one. I might have enough. Yeah. Yes, I can drop items while moving too. Right, so now I'm going to go hunting. It's a bit late. I'm just going to rest. Nah, actually, I might as well sleep for a little bit. Just until the rain stops. Yeah, cool. Right. Give me a stick. Give me a stick. Right, cool. So I've got my scraper with me. Right, let's go and, I forgot about the scraper. Yeah, I do. Cool. Right. So you can actually carry 2 items that, kind of move around. So, right, there's a boar over here. Because this is, like, the starting... There are, like, loads of different starts you can do. This is just the normal one. Which I haven't even finished yet. Spoiler, so... I'd recommend doing it, but it means that things are always in the same place. Right, so, climbing. Works very similar to Assassin's Creed. So, you kind of jump and things, and you don't need to hold A to grab a tree. You'll just kind of, if you hit it, you'll automatically grab it. But if you want to grab any kind of, like, these branches, it's not, again, not explained very, very well. So you jump, and then you hold A, or whatever your jump is, and you'll grab it. So, I might fall and hurt myself, but there we go. So let's try and hit those ones there. So, jump! I'm holding A now. Gorgeous. It's still nerve-wracking, and you're almost certainly going to fall a lot. It's over there somewhere, isn't it? Yeah. I might even hurt myself. I killed myself. Spoiler, when I was doing this guide earlier. I rage quit. I missed a tree and, like, completely smacked straight into the ground. So don't do that, especially when you're doing a video, because that's a little awkward, really. It's worth noting, if you are looking like you're about to fall to your death, try and hit water or just, like, literally the base of a trunk. Right, okay. So there's a snake around here as well. A little one, but we can scare him off, so that's fine. Whoop. Right. But there's a boar. Right. Oh, hear it? That is a snake. Oh, and that's the bull. But I don't want to get him just yet. He's down there. Right. Okay, so let's find the ball. The ball's down here. Ooh. Ball is here. I want to find it. The reason being is because it takes a few spears to take him down, which is a bit annoying. So eventually you have to kind of like, when I first realised this, I had to keep going off making spears. Then it was a bit of a ball ache. Here, he's over here somewhere. Right, you stinky bastard. I think he's over here. You heard him a second ago. Well, just let me find him. Actually, I'll just whack him. It's fine. That's where he sleeps. He sleeps here. That is him, isn't it? No, that is not him. Where are you? That you? No, that's not you. Where are you? You're around here somewhere. It's really simple. Is that him? Oh, there he is. Yeah, there he is. You see him? It's because my my senses aren't very good. Okay, watch this. So, it works the exact same way. So I'm gonna hold down A, push towards him. Oh, I missed. For fuck's sake. Wasn't paying attention. Brilliant. There's a snake, which is why everyone's getting all distracted. Get off. I'm gonna scare off that snake first for a second. Piss off. Right, well, I can show you healing a broken limb. Right, so let's just grab this. Okay. See how I noticed my broken limb is healing? I said it was really easy. It is really easy, I just haven't done it for like half an hour, so... Fortunately, I only need 3... Right. Give me a... Right, there we go. There we go. So I have to basically do it when you're doing the clicking again. I just wasn't really paying attention. You can also use that to dodge as well. So you just take the item. Basically, just use them as the hunting party. I've still got my scraper as well, which is grand. A bit cold, which is annoying, but... There we go. One more, I think. It's all quite fun. He fucking does run a mile, though. It is also quite fun when you do it. There it is. Because you got, you know, your hunting party. Everyone's armed with sticks. So you can bring, like, quite a lot of them. Come here. Annoyingly, you have to wait for him to charge you first. You have to counter-attack them. Oh, I just knocked him over. Come here. Yeah! Yeah! Also, you see the little eye in the corner? And the bar going down? That is my serotonin, so I'm going to show you how to boost that up, which is a good timing, actually. Also, don't smack your kids, yeah, mate. Honestly, get a bit Larry. Oh, okay, well, I just did it. Incidentally, if... with serotonin, you boost that by actually discovering things. So if I look around, discovering boosts serotonin. That's it. Okay, so I've got my scraper now. I can firstly analyze it. Inspect. So discover it. Gorgeous. I've got a giant warthog, and I've got in my doing hand, so make sure it's not in the crafting hand, I can now butcher it, because I've already brought the thing with me. It's quite fun having, you know what I mean, like having like big hunting parties. So now, and then you've basically got, if I just switch to the other hand, you've got loads of meat here. So I can pick that up. I haven't actually evolved the ability to eat this yet, but I need to eat this to actually learn to actually eat this effectively. It's also handy because hunting is, you get better at it. You get basically a bit of grace period. I'll show you what happens when you get ill. So you'll eat this and I should. There we go. So I've got a little bit of food poisoning. Let me finish eating it though. Go big or go home. And right, so I'm now a little bit sick because I've never eaten meat before. Look at them, feasting down all the boys together. And a few pregnant females actually as well. I'm also getting a bit. This is what happens with. Don't worry about this one. You're completely safe. They've just got an upset tummy, and it just basically makes it. Yeah, you do this, see, you get a little bit. But it is what it is. Right. So yeah, that is. I'm gonna leave it there. Basically, the only other tips I would mention is when you're doing your serotonin. If I go further that way, I'm not gonna do it because I don't want to make this video too long. I will discover an area I haven't been in before, and everything will go really, really dark, if you remember the opening of the game, right? The way you do that... Actually, you know what? I will show you really, really briefly. Might get attacked by a snake, though. Basically, this is how you conquer your fear. Actually, that's probably a very useful way. I will actually show you. There is a big-ass snake near here, though. I remember that very vividly. And there's also a scary... let's go down that way, actually. You see in the bottom there, the green is sort of my kind of general health, and then the center one, well, the red one is your health. If I rest for a second. The green is sort of your energy, and then the orange one's also your energy as well. It's a bit confusing. I think the orange one is your total energy you currently have, and the green one is your current stamina. So I go a little bit further this way. Hopefully, if I do get murdered by a crocodile, then sorry about that. I'm going to try and get it so it's we get into the scary area. Oh, I'm not food poisoned as well. I am a little bit cold, though. I can actually... One second. There is food that actually boosts my cold. There's food you can eat that actually makes it so you endure the cold a bit more. I'm just going to go this way until it gets... Oh, there, it's not cold anymore. There we go. And it's dark. I'm hoping I don't get attacked by a... I just want it to go scary so I can show you what you need to do. But I'm not actually going to show you what you need to do because I think the darkness part is quite fun. There we go. Perfect. Right, so I am now nervous as hell, right? So what I need to do is I need to... Oh, there's a fucking crocodile right over there. What I need to do is I need to discover my surroundings. Now, you see where it says... You see where it's got the eye, and it's got that other circle that's appeared that's filling up? Right? Basically, I just explore until that fills up completely. Oh, that's stuff there. There we go. This is why it's useful to, like, kind of know where things are, so... It'll get a bit easier once your sensors get a bit better, and you also get generally a bit better at kind of conquering fear as well. So yeah, let's just do this because it probably, as I've already half done it already, nearly done. And in a minute, you'll see kind of like air. Oh God, is that? There we go. Right, so I've now conquered my surroundings. Right, now you see where it's directed me to, the little stars? And I go this way. There's a big-ass snake, isn't there? And there's fucking crocodiles. You'll see, like, a moon. Oh, there's literally a lion. Sorry, guys. There we go. I'm just going to conquer my fear now. Go here. Conquer your fear. Also, they're big attacks, so... let's just get up the trees. Everyone up. Right, so and that's how you conquer your fear, right? So that's how you expand the reach, and now I can go for a much further away from my camp. Anyway, I hope you guys found that video quite handy. As I said, I didn't want to show you too much. I was almost a little bit apprehensive of showing you the fear thing, but I guess it is handy, because if you haven't done it once, it is very confusing. This is a damn good fun game. There's huge huge amounts to do. I haven't even played it very much. I'm looking forward to going on hunting parties and see what kind of other tools I can make. If you have any tips, let me know in the comments. As always, follow me on Twitter at norespawns. I will have more videos soon. The Fallout video will be on the weekend. I'm just going to intimidate this. Bugger off! Come on. Alright, okay. Wow, evidently that's not scared of us. Let's just climb higher instead. Yes, I'll have another Fallout video on the weekend, as well as I'm going to continue with the, what's that game called? Remnant, that kind of Souls-like game, as well as I've got an unboxing video of some Fallout miniature game, so the Fallout board game by Mordifius. So I'm going to be doing an unboxing of those at some point very soon. But until that point, you guys enjoy the rest of your week, and I will talk to you lovely people soon. You take care.